Hi everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, I am continuing caselet data interpretation. First of all, in caselet data interpretation, whatever the information which is provided in the given passage, we need to read that passage carefully, and from this passage, whatever the information is given, we need to give some conclusions. We need to get all the values which are provided in that particular caselet data interpretation. So first look at the information which is provided and understand each and every statement carefully. Why? Because even if you miss even a single line or else single word, it leads to the wrong answer. Why? Because whenever we are solving the problems based on this, each and every point is important. Here whatever the information which is related to this, you need to be read carefully. Okay, so first look at the information in this case. Let here the information is about that Virat Kohli scored runs against different countries in three different years. Here the information is clear that Virat Kohli scored runs against different countries and three different years. He is talking about especially three different years. One is 2015, one is 2016, one is 2017. In these 3 years, how many runs scored against different countries? That is the information which is provided, and one note point is given. What is that note point? Once look at this note point. Total runs scored in a year, which is equal to Australia plus England plus others. So he is mentioning about only three different values. One value is representing Australia, one value is representing England, one value is representing other countries. All other countries together is coming to only one value. Okay, now if you observe carefully, in each and every year, 2015, 2016, 2017, you must get three values. One is Australia, one is England, one is others. These three values you have to get from the information. Once check it out whether you are getting these three values in each and every year or not. So first we'll start with the 2015. Here in 2015, you need to calculate all the three values. One is Australia, one is England, one is others. Whereas coming to 2016, in 2016, one is Australia, one is England, and one is others. Australia, England, and others. 2017 also same thing. One is Australia, England, and others. Australia, England, and others. Now, if you look at each and every value, see, start with 2015. This is 2015 year. The total runs scored in 2015 were 1200. Altogether in 2015, number of runs scored 1200. Next, the runs scored against England. The runs scored against England. This value were one third of runs against others in 2016. See, he is saying that runs scored against in 2015, that particular value, one third of runs scored against other countries in 2016. See, in 2016 we don't know the value of others, right? So I'm just writing like this only. And next, the average runs scored against Australia and England, which is equal to 300. Here, average of Australia and England. As we all know that average is nothing but what? Sum divided by number of countries, that is 2, which is equal to 300. So from this, it is very clear that Australia plus England, that is equal to how much? 600. 300 into 2, 600. This summation is very important to remember. Why? Because based on this summation, it is very easy to get the number of runs scored against other countries. Why? Because the total runs scored in 2015, that is 1200. As we know that Australia plus England, which is equal to 600. So the remaining 600 runs scored from other countries only. So from other countries 600 and Australia plus England together 600. Total 1200, that satisfies the condition. So 2015 information is completed. 2015 information. Based on this 2015 information, you got total, and also you got number of runs scored against other countries, but you did not get the relationship. You got the relationship between Australia and England, but you don't know exactly what are the values. So once go to the next year, which is 2016. In 2016, the total runs scored against Australia and others was 1200. In 2016, the total runs of Australia and others, which is equal to 1200. Australia plus other countries, that is 1200. And the ratio of total runs scored against others 2015 to the ratio of total runs scored against others 2016. Here others 2015 and others 2016, this ratio is given, that is 4 is to 3. That is 4 is to 3. Now as we know that in 2015 total runs scored against other, which is 600, and here others is having from 2015 4 parts. Therefore 4 parts is equal to 600. Then each part is equal to 150. Each part is equal to 150. Here 2016 others is having 3 parts. So 3 into 150, 450. Number of runs scored against others in the year 2016, which is 450. And next, if number of runs scored against other countries 450, then it is easy to get the number of runs scored against Australia in 2016. Why? Because Australia plus others is equal to 1200. Others value is 450. Therefore, Australia is equal to total 1200 minus 450. 1200 minus 450, what is that value? 750. 750. And one more thing, the relationship between others 2016 and England is there. Here others 2016 value, how much it is? 450. This value is 450. Therefore 1/3 of 450 England, that is 150. Number of runs scored by England in the year 2015, which is equal to 150. And one more thing is Australia plus England. In 2015, Australia plus England is equal to 600. From that, England runs scored against England 150. So automatically runs scored against Australia, that is equal to 450. 600 minus 150, that is 450. Now from this you got as of now you got 2015 all three values are done. One is Australia is 450, England 150, and other countries 600. Whereas coming to 2016, as of now we got Australia 750 and others 450. And still we have some more information related to this. The total runs scored against in England in 2016, this particular value, England 2016 value, were equal to the total runs scored against England in 2017. So England 2017 runs and England 2016 runs, both are same. So we need to calculate number of runs scored in England 2017. Once you got that one, definitely both are equal. That is the information in the year 2016. Now coming to 2017. In 2017, the sum of total runs scored against Australia and England is equal to Australia plus England. This particular value is equal to total runs scored against others. Total runs scored against others. That is sum of these two is equal to other countries. And next one, total runs scored in 2017 were 1400. total number of runs scored in 2017, this value 1400. Now it is very easy to get the other values, other countries number of runs scored against others. Why? Because here uh, in 2017 a plus a plus e plus o, this entire value which is equal to 1400, right? Now a plus e, that is equal to o plus o, others plus others, that is 2 others, that is equal to 1400. Now from this you just cancel with 2 tables, 700. Number of runs scored against others, that is 700. So automatically a plus e is equal to sum of these two is equal to 700. Sum of these two, Australia plus England, is equal to 700. And next one, the total runs scored against Australia were twice the number of runs. Australia were twice the number of runs scored against England in 2015. England 2015, this value is 150. So Australia in 2017, this value was twice that of 2015 England. 2 into 150, which is equal to 300. And next England value. See, Australia value is 300. Australia plus England is equal to 700. So England is equal to how much? 700 minus 300? 400. Now England 2017 400. If this value is 400, automatically 2006 England is also 400, right? Now you got all the values and you just calculate the total runs scored in 2016. Here it is 700, 700, 1150, 1150, 1200 plus 400, 1600. Total number of runs scored in 2016, which is equal to 1600, and total number of runs scored in 2015, 1200, in 2017, 1400. Australia in 2015 450, 2016 750, 2017 300. England 2015 150, 2016 400, 2017 400. Others 2015 600. Other countries in 2016 450 and in 2017 700. These are the all values which we calculated from the given data caselet data interpretation. Okay, now it is very easy to calculate the problems based on this caselet data interpretation once you got all the values. So as you already calculated all the values, you just go through with the questions. Look at the first question. Here is the first question. What were the total runs scored in 2016? In 2016 total runs, 2016 total runs, that value we already calculated. How much? 1600. 1600 is the right answer. Option C is the right answer for this question. Option C. Let us look at the second question. Here is the second question. What is the sum of runs scored against England in all the years? England in 2015 plus 2016 plus 2017. In all these 3 years, what is the total sum? Once go back to the previous slide and then calculate all, add all the values. England in 2015 150, 2016 400, 2017 400. Write down all the values and then calculate it. Here in 2015 this value 150, 2016 and 2017 both values are equal to 400. Now you just add all these three values. 400, 400, 800. 800 plus 150, 950. Therefore, total runs scored against England in all the 3 years, that is equal to 950. Among the options here 950 is there at option D. Therefore, our required answer for this question is option D, 950. That is the answer for this question. Let us look at the third question. Here is the third question. What is the ratio of, here we need to calculate the ratio. Ratio of what? Here total runs scored against Australia total runs scored against Australia in 2015 to the total runs scored against England in 2017. England 2017. Just now we got the value in England 2017, that is 400. England 2017 value 400. What is to Australia 2015? Australia 2015 value, that is 450. Australia 2015 value, which is 450. Here you just cancel with here 0 gets cancelled. Now you just cancel with 5 table. 5 nines and next 5 8 times. Therefore, the ratio of number of runs scored against Australia in the year 2015 and number of runs scored against England in the year 2017, which is equal to 9:8. Once look at the options. Among the options, 9:8 is there at option D. Therefore, option D is the right answer for this question. Option D. See the fourth question. Here is the question. What is the difference between? Here we need to calculate the difference. Here we need to calculate the difference. Difference between which values? Total runs scored against others in 2015 to the total runs scored against others in 2016. So, others 2015 and others 2016. The difference between these two values, we don't know which value is highest, so you just take the difference between those two, highest value minus lowest value. Always remember, when you are calculating the difference between any two values, you need to subtract the lowest value from the highest value. Here others 2015 and others 2016. Others 2015 600, 2016 450. Take the difference between those two. 2015 others 600, 2016 others 450. Here is the difference. Difference between these two. 600 minus 450. Therefore, the required difference between others 2015 and others 2016, which is equal to 150. 150 is the required difference between those two values. Once look at the options. Among the options, option A is the right answer for this question. 150. Option A. Last question in this Caselet data interpretation. See here, fifth question. The total runs scored against Australia in 2016. Here is what percentage of total runs scored against Australia 2017. So here we need to calculate the percentage. What percentage we need to calculate? Number of runs scored against Australia 2016. This particular value, what percentage of Australia 2017? Number of runs scored against Australia in 2017. And whenever you are calculating percentage into 100, percentage symbol, that is a common point. Now you have to calculate this required percentage. What is the required percentage? Here you need to note down Australia 2016 and Australia 2017. Australia 2016. Australia 2016 750. Australia 2017 300. One is 750, one is 300. 2016 750. Numerator value 750 divided by denominator value 300 into 100 percentage. Here two zeros gets cancelled, and then you can cancel with 3 table. 3 250s 750. Therefore, our required percentage is equal to 250 percentage. Our required percentage is how much? 250 percentage. Once look at the options. Among the options, 250 is there at option E. Therefore, option E is the right answer for this question. Guys, in this way you need to solve the problems based on this model. I hope you understand all the problems in this session. Thank you. Thanks for watching.